Okay, hey guys. We're in the woods. So basically I tried to film this yesterday, but nothing was working. My audio was bad, the lighting was bad. It was my first try using this camera outside in a scenario like this. You're quite literally, I'll insert a picture on my tripod in the creek. Like I'm in the creek. My quad's in the I'm not like deep in either of you, but like I could be. Obviously I wouldn't because I'm scared of anything happening to my camera. But, anyways, I have shit to say. Okay, so basically, I'm just here to tell you that we're back. We're back. I'm back. I'm finally, for like the first time in literally, it feels like months. Actually, I think it might be years at this point, feeling alive and like myself and just like feeling good. I think, if I'm honest, I think that the post like wedding blues really like fucked me up. And like also, I moved like during wedding planning, and I never really like processed any of that, and then I broke my leg not that long after our wedding, so then it was just like damn. And then I would say when I broke my leg, I really had a realization of like I just like wasn't living, if that makes sense. I know that probably sounds so dramatic, but like that was my truth. I like wasn't living at all. I feel like I was just like so like hit by like the becoming an adult and like getting all of your shit together and like running a house and being a wife and like all of that, and then moving, and like I don't know, it just hit me like a fucking train, and I did not handle it well. I did not do well with it. I'm honestly just like in the last 2 months like starting to really like feel like I'm like this is all becoming normal. And you know what? I was so a girly before I broke my leg. I literally like I remember I would like Google when I first moved here, like how long does it take to feel normal where you live, or like how long I would literally Google how long will it take for me to like be able to know my way around somewhere and like for a place to feel like home. Literally everything I read said 2 years, and it was 2 years April 14th or 13th, I think. And I will say it was like almost down to the exact minute that like started to shift for me. So I don't know, maybe it's also because I knew that it said 2 years, but I don't think that. I think my leg too was a big part of it. But either way, it did take like 2 years. And honestly, I still think it's going to take even more than that, especially because I don't drive very much and like I work from home. So I like don't even leave the house all the time. So I think it's going to take me even more time because of that, because I'm not like out driving about, and like I like still literally haven't found any places. I literally think the only place I like have is the little breakfast place that I like, and then my best friend works at a hair salon, or like booth rents at a hair salon, and I'm friends with her, and then I've become friends with the girl that owns the salon that she booth rents at. So like that, I would say that's like my other place in Weirton. And then like Koi, the restaurant. I really like Koi, the Chinese place. But even that, I don't go there. I like get takeout. So it's just, I don't know. We're still finding our way here. Hold on, I'm pulling up my notes. Okay, wait, I remember. I wanted to talk to you about what this YouTube channel was going to be. So obviously we're sitting in the woods on a quad, so I feel like you can kind of gather like that part of this is going to be the YouTube channel. I used to have a podcast like 4 years ago, maybe. It was like right when I graduated college. And it was like kind of a dark, like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Where are things going? Phase. And I do feel like whenever I had the podcast, it was cool that I just had like all of my thoughts about life and aging and like my 20s and like whatever, like looking for a job. I had all of that just like there for me to look at and watch if I wanted to. And I don't know why, I just always thought that was so cool. And like it was a little cringy at first, but now I'm like honestly still not even far enough removed, but I'm like close to far enough removed that I'm finally starting to like, I can watch it and be happy that I have it. And like it's nice to have, it's like a digital journal. I don't know, I always call it like a digital diary. I thought I heard a person. I could die. If somebody hears me talking, I would hate that. It's fine. I mean, I'm about to post it for anybody I know. And honestly, people you know seeing it, scarier. But still, I don't like the idea of someone popping up on me in the woods filming myself on a quad. And honestly, there's a road right there, and I'm really stressed about that. But we're we're not doing that right now. Oh, but so I loved having my podcast because like feel like when I'm like 80, I'm going to want to look back and like be able to hear my thoughts, and I've been calling it like a digital diary, digital journal, whatever. Um like for years now cuz I've tried to be a YouTuber 400 times. But anyways, so I've been calling it that forever. I'm just like not a journaler. I'm just like I try to journal and I do journal, but I really only do a good job at journaling when I'm like losing my mind. Me and my best friend joke about this all the time that like when I journal, it's like I'm so depressed, I can't stand, you know what I mean? Like it's like so dark. So I feel like the video aspect is like a good way for me to still have some form of that where I'm like tracking what I think and I'm talking and I'm like recording memories. And I'm quite literally a video editor. If you didn't know that, I'm a video editor. That's my fucking career. So it's like, that's definitely why I don't want to do it, because I already do that a lot. And I will say the first 2 years of my job, I was predominantly a video editor. I'm a graphic designer, so I actually am not a video editor, but like I am at the same time. And so the first 2 years of my job, I was the only video editor. And then after the first 2 years, I became the creative director. And so now I have a video guy and I have a web designer. So like I come up with the ideas, I give them the feedback, I like plan it all out, but they do it. But like that works for me because I always have the idea, but I hate editing so much. I hate it so much. The only time I'm good at it is when I'm in a dark, dark, depressed editing hole in the cave of my basement where my desk is. And that's the only time I'm even like 5% decent at being a video editor. Wait, hold on, my husband's here. Hey. Did you already go home? Oh, wow. Okay, we'll be back. I need to talk to my husband for a little, and then we'll be back even sillier and goofier. Okay, I'm back. I was talking to my husband. I have my sunglasses on because honestly, it's not even bright out, but it is like kind of windy, and my eyes are like watering so bad from my allergies. And of course, I forgot to take an allergy pill today because why would I take an allergy pill when I'm going to be in the woods? That would be too smart. I do really enjoy all of the people being so confused when they look at it. And like, you just do drive slow on this road to begin with. So like it's not like they're driving slow on purpose, but like it's also very obvious because you have to drive slow. So that's kind of annoying. Okay, but anyways, so oh, I remember now. We were talking about me being a video editor. Yeah, it's like fine. I like it. Or I liked it, but like it wasn't really my dream job. Just being a video editor. And there's nothing wrong with being a video editor, but I am a graphic designer, and that's the part of it I enjoy more. But like I like video editing and like the creative, like YouTube. Like I was obsessed with YouTubers my entire life, which that's why I've tried to have a YouTube channel 400 times. But this one's sticking. I don't care if I ghost this channel for 3 years at some point, which I'm gonna really try not to do. But like I don't know what having a baby is gonna be like, and that's still like 2 years away. But I don't know. So I'm going to try not to do it again. But even if I ghost this channel again, it's like, I don't care. I'm still going to come back eventually, and it's going to be the same channel. And you know what? I think it's fun that, like, it never really worked before when I was trying to be, like, my, like, original last name. But, like, now my new YouTube channel and, like, I'm staying, this is my YouTube channel, is, like, Sam Sharino, and that's my, like, married name. And honestly, the SS, it sounds so good together. So I'm not even worried about it, but I think that that's the one that I want because like my husband owns a business, so like people know him with his last name and then his business, and then like I want to post stuff about his business. So yeah, let's talk. We're here. Let's talk about like what this YouTube channel is gonna be because I think that's important. Basically, like this, like I'm trying to be in nature a lot more. I like pop culture and reality TV and like YouTubers and like all that kind of stuff. But I also, at my core, know that I'm literally always going to live in West Virginia. It would not matter if I got millions of followers. Like, we talk about it all the time, no matter what. If anything, I would be a person that would just ghost their life and, oop, never mind, forget it. Didn't want to do that. Like, tried to be online, got too serious, and leave. Like, there's no world where we're moving or like doing anything other than this life. He's running his business. I'm a graphic designer. I'm going to work from home and maybe work for him one day and raise babies eventually. But we're waiting on that for a while. But eventually. And so I was like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, like, what I make, if they're aesthetic videos. I literally just like that this is a digital journal. We already said that stuff earlier. But I just like the concept of that. And I like that I'll have all of my memories, all of my thoughts, and grow, like, and be able to watch myself grow. Because so far, I've been filming my life since I was like at least 13 on the young end. I think like 13, 15 on like the later end, somewhere around there. So like I just have so many years of my life and so many things that like I can like look and like watch myself grow, and then also like watching it as I grow up is just crazy. And it just gives you a different perspective. It's kind of like how when you watch yourself back on reality TV, I guess they like say that like that does a lot for their growth and like self-awareness and whatever. There's just so many things where I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I cared about that. And I would never have remembered that that's what I cared about in that moment or at that age if I didn't have these videos. So I don't know. I just feel so passionately about it. So basically, this channel, sorry, back to the question, what is this channel? It's going to be being outside in nature, being in my garden, cleaning and decorating my house, doing design stuff for my friends, vlogs of my family. I have a like big family that hangs out a lot, and we get a lot of like, I didn't know people actually like hang out and vibe like this together, like families, and like we get along pretty well. And we're together a lot, and we go camping. So like I'm going to do all the camping content this summer. My husband got me a new camera. That was kind of always my problem, is that my like photography camera was what I tried to vlog camp on, or my phone. But like a lot of the time my phone's dead at camp because you can't charge it at night. So, but I mean, I can charge my camera and stuff during the day, and like I have different batteries and whatever. But I don't know, I just don't have my phone all the time. And also it's still the same problem of like somebody else has to record it, where like this camera, I'm able to like hold it in a different way. Okay, I'm nerding out about the technical details of my camera, but like this camera is going to be so much better for what I wanted to do. So like we're vlogging camp, we're vlogging like literally anything that my birthday, like anything. I'm going to some weddings. I'm probably not going to vlog at anybody's actual wedding, but I might like my POV, like in the hotel room, my outfit, like whatever. But yeah, I don't know. So that's basically where I'm at. Oh, and then it's definitely going to be a lot of art because that's like what I do right now. The next video I think we're going to do is decorating my art studio, and like me just like showing you all my like quirky little things in there. So I would say that is going to be on there. That's like stuff we're going to do, art, lots of art. I have my pottery thing I'm trying to get set up. Well, I have my pottery stuff and I've done it before, but my kiln is the issue. So we're trying to figure out my kiln, and then after we figure out my kiln, I also have the stuff to do rug tufting, and I'm trying to make a rug for my best friend's son because I wanted to make it before I broke my leg, and then I like didn't, and then I broke my leg like literally immediately after I was gonna make it. And then so now this is the first time I'd be able to do it. So I want to do that so we could do that together. Because his first birthday is in June, so I'm hoping to maybe figure that out like soon here. But so we're definitely gonna do art. And then I also have a porch goose, which I did like this Bravo porch goose, and I'm about to do another one, and I think I'm gonna make it a YouTube video and TikTok to promote my YouTube video. I'm trying to start using my marketing brain for like myself. I just never want it to feel like that. And I still don't even know if I'm going to do that because I just don't want it to feel like that. I don't want to look up like 5 ways to become popular on YouTube. I just want to be myself. I don't want to like do all of the like gimmicky to get like people to follow and like I don't want to do any of that. I'm not interested in it. And I know that means that it's going to be slow, but I don't care. Like, I really don't. I feel like this helps my friends and my family and like my grandma like know me and know my life better. And I just love that. I love like that I have all of these videos of like my family like bantering together and like joking from like all the other times I've tried. And I'm just excited. So I don't really give a fuck. I don't care if anybody watches it. And I don't care. I've been joking with my husband because I have like this idea to make like YouTube videos, but like kind of like short films or like short documentaries. I keep saying I need this clip for my documentary, and we're both like, because I'm being so dramatic about it, but it's really how I. Okay, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off because I just realized that it was dead for so much of what I thought it was not dead for. So that's devastating. But basically, I was saying that it literally doesn't matter at all anymore. I'm being silly goofy about this YouTube channel and like starting with saying the fucking dramatic shit about me. I'm doing a document. I need it for my documentary. I'm like, no, can you please take this clip for my film? And he's like, oh my God, you've lost it. And I've lost it. But I don't care because that's what life should be. It should be fun. It should be for you. And I don't care if you're talking shit on me in your group chat. I don't care if you're the people that are driving past breaking their fucking necks to look at this because it is kind of a sight to see. Because I'm going to want these memories and I'm done pretending like I don't want them because I don't care. And I don't know. I just also really had the realization that I just want to do this. I'm so mad that it cut out what I was saying because it was so good. My SD card was full, but I deleted some stuff that I didn't need. But it's just annoying because that was really good. But I was basically just saying, like, I don't care anymore. I'm not dealing with anybody's opinion on things. I'm not, like, making myself feel bad and being like, you can't do this. I don't care if I ever get followers or if anybody's ever watching this besides the people that know me. And even if some of the people that know me are making fun of me, like, not my actual friends, but, like, people that know me but, like, don't know me, I don't care. Make fun of me if you want to make fun of me. At least I'm not going to die being like, I really wanted to do this and I never did it. And you know what? My leg was a big, what the fuck have I been doing? What have I been doing? So I don't know. I can't speak for how often I'll be able to post, but I'm here. I'm locked in and you will be hearing from me. And I'm really excited about that. Me and my husband say this all the time. If the worst thing I do is document our entire life and like have these memories and our grandkids can see them if they want and our kid like, oh well, great. That's like a pretty good worst case scenario. So yeah, even if sometimes I can't promise that I'm not going to be posting a St. Patrick's Day vlog um, in May because that's what I'm literally about to do this week is post my St. Patrick's Day parade vlog in May. And I might even start posting some of my old vlogs from when I was younger or like the last few years that like I would want like trips and stuff with our friends that I never like posted. I might start doing that. So if I start doing that, don't be like, wow, she did so much this summer. She didn't do anything. She's in the garden and she's outside this summer. So if it's something outside of that, it probably wasn't me. Or camping. I'm camping for sure. I actually do have a lot going on this year. But still. Anyways, not the point. Okay, it's starting to get cold now. Um, okay, but also, I just wanted to say if you are watching this, that I'm so glad you're here because I feel like I've always thought it was crazy that anybody, like, that you get followers at all. Like, I think I have like 800 something followers on TikTok. And that's like, in the grand scheme of TikTok, I guess not a lot, but it's like if you put 800 people in the room, I would be so overwhelmed and I would be like, oh my God, like so many people are here and know me. Like, that's so insane. And like, I don't even know if all 800 of those people even like watch my TikToks frequently, but I don't care. Just the thought of even like one stranger being interested in your life is just like really crazy when you think about it. I don't know. I've just been thinking about aging so much lately. And like, I'm watching my one nephew's about to graduate high school, like at the end of this month. And then my other nephew is like 6 months old. So I'm like watching him grow up and getting to be an aunt with like my husband. But like, I was an aunt to my first nephew like when I was 9. And I don't know, I'm just feeling really old lately. And like, I know I'm not old in the grand scheme of life. I just like feel us aging and like time happening. And like, I get like all the things my parents say, like when my mom would freak out because of the like chicken not being out of the freezer or whatever. I get it now. And I don't know, I just like get things about life that I didn't get before. And I'm like, there's still so much that I don't get at this moment. But it's crazy because I can see how it happens and like I can see how fast this all goes. And like when my parents would be like, oh my God, it feels like yesterday, but it also feels like 4 lifetimes ago when they were like 20. It's like before I used to be like, that's so dramatic. But now I'm like, I actually can totally see that. And it makes total sense. So that's where I'm at. Okay, I'm having so much fun, but it sounds like it's going to rain. So I think I need to go home. But we're going to do more of this. And I'm just excited. And I hope that you're excited too. Okay, bye.